it'd be complete blasphemy to them when we was in between them and their children. If we was like a mediator between them and theirs, an intercessor between them and theirs, they'd throw all our ass in jail, try to kill us all. They can be in between us and ours, man. And control and destroy and oppress.
I had seen this video, the elder from North Carolina, he was basically touching on this, I don't know if she's an Edomite. She's basically saying she got 6 baby daddies and she got 6 different incomes coming from them. And she says she's making $3,600 a month because of the 6 different baby daddies and their children, which is off.
Yeah. And that bitch is just a microcosm of the greater macrocosm because there's millions of these bitches out here that's just like her.
Yeah.
Millions of them.
And she is saying, she basically at the end of it said, why don't you have, basically speaking to Eve, why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
So these hoes can lay on their back and make more than you.
Exactly.
You out here working like a dog to make your coins. And the government will just pay them bitches for being hoes.
Exactly. So he gonna do everything the opposite way of how it's supposed to be ran. Mm-hmm. Everything. Everything.
And also, I might add, I seen the person that owns OnlyFans, He's Edomite. Living well, and he letting our women just, fortunately, basically something sin on our women. And basically, he was like, when the guy asked him what you do for a living, he had emotions like he ain't care. Like, I started OnlyFans. Yeah.
Didn't he ban nudity from OnlyFans?
I don't know. I don't know.
Only outdoor nudity.
Outdoor nudity? Oh, okay. And it's funny, why ain't they calling this man a pimp? Because he a pimp. They don't call this motherfucker a pimp. Huh?
They don't gotta pay no taxes.
I don't know. They don't call that nigga a pimp. They ain't never called Hugh Hefner no pimp. But if Jake was doing this shit, he a pimp.
Oh, you getting locked the fuck up.
Yeah, you getting locked up. But he can do this shit legally and make Lord knows how much money.
And they had said we whoremongers and stuff. We take care of the woman or the women, then it's like, how?
But Esau gonna make it to where you can't.
Exactly, and let Eve do it, it's okay. Esau and all these other nations do it, it's okay. But for us, it's not. It's fucked up.
Yeah, you cannot, you cannot really move the way that, you're supposed to as a male,
As a Jake male.
Yeah,
because Esau can do whatever the hell he wanted.
I had a quick precept. This Psalms. Psalms 83 verse 4. They have said, "Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance."
Yeah. And that happened back then, and it happened now with the United Nations. They all these different countries have come together to be in agreements how they gonna treat us, how they gonna wax rich off of our needs, and how they gonna capitalize off of our ignorance as a people. They hate each other, but they can agree on one thing. We gotta keep these people from knowing who they are. We gotta make the most we can make out of this while they still don't know who they are, while they still haven't figured it out. But that's the jig is up. The jig is up, man. It's a wrap, man. Once this information got out, it's just only downward spiral for this place. And it's gonna get worse, man.
They said the merchants gonna cry when they see this bitch going up in smoke. The merchants that are far off, they know, hey, Jake was over there being the cash cow.
Yep.
It's Isaiah 46:8. Remember this and sow yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. I read that where he said show yourself man because you was talking about how it's hard to move. Man, I heard.
Yeah.
You know, Esau make it very hard to move as a man, especially with a family, with children. You know, if you don't have children out here, you don't have, a woman out here, you kind of more, it's more lenient because you ain't bound by nothing. You know, you ain't got that many obligations to people. You know, but when you got children, man, the way he does things and how he has everything set up, man, he gonna target their mind. He gonna target your woman mind because it's just the same old rigmarole. Go after the woman so he can get the man. Go after the woman and you can fuck over the children mentally and physically. Get that man out the way. That in Matthew, bind the strong man.
Yep.
Yeah, if you bind the strong man, then now the women and children are spoiled. And he not going out and killing them or whatever. He's spoiling them through his philosophies and through his mind, through the mind control and through his media, making them believe that you want to do the things that are unacceptable. Anything this devil is telling you is that is acceptable is unacceptable, man. We are total opposites, man. The things that work for them don't work for us.
That's right.
You know, the lifestyle they live, we in complete contrast from that.
Got a quick one. This is Psalm chapter 58, verse 3 through 4, and it says, "The wicked are estranged from the womb; they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth the earth." And basically what this is going into, when it says the wicked are estranged from the womb, basically when they are children, they are speaking lies, and that poison, their doctrines and their philosophies, it's like a serpent. And basically when they put these things out on the television, social media and stuff, the kids get influenced by that and they take heed to it and start acting out those things, which is witchcraft.
And there's still another, Israelites. And another good example of them being that deaf adder that stopped his ear. The other day there was a veteran holding a speech about Memorial Day, and he started talking about Jake's role on Memorial Day. They roll in the Memorial Day deal, and as soon as he started talking about so-called African Americans, they cut his mic. Yeah, they cut his mic. Yep. So that's Esau being that deaf adder that stopped his ear. They don't want to hear nothing positive about our people, man.
Nothing. Because that's not conducive to his system. That's not conducive to his system, man. His system is to promote wickedness. The scriptures say they're the border of wickedness, but they promote the wickedness, especially to Jake, man. Make it seem like it's all cool to do it, and whatever Jake do, the rest of the people gonna follow. So if you can just taint Jake and filthy Jake up, then you got the masses of the people. That's how he operate, man. You don't want no positive vibrations out here, man. You used to have something called conscious rappers, but they completely you got to be talking about funky asses and bags and hitting licks and fucking over your people and all basically all degeneracy is allowed. All degeneracy is allowed. And shit. He make it that way, so then he could double back and get Jake when they in that shit.
Yep. He make it to where, hey, you got Migos talking about popping pills. So now you finna make Big Pharma rich. And on top of that, the ones that y'all get caught with that shit, y'all going to jail. You making them richer. Or your ass gonna overdose.
Right.
You going to the grave. You making them richer.
Yeah. They gonna get you either way. But when you follow these scriptures, man, that's what angered this man. They not really in an uproar over Jakes with guns and Jakes in all black and all that. They most fearful when they see Jake out here on these highways and byways, man. When they see Jake instructing his son and his children to do the right thing. That's when they get all in a frenzy, man. That's when they lose their damn mind.
And if I may add to that, Esau loved when Jake take up arms because Esau loved when Jake take up arms because Esau by nature, he loves death. Esau loves to create destruction on another people. So when you Jace go out there and try to go to war against this damn devil, he gonna enjoy it very much, yeah. Because
yeah, that's his blessing, man. He got that straight from the Lord, so he gonna bait you into it. He gonna bait you into drawing weapons, cause he's itching to shed some blood.
It's funny because he ain't got to break a sweat.
He ain't gotta break a sweat.
Just fly the drones in, kill everybody in there. Real. Just like they showed you in that movie, the first Purge.
Yeah.
So I ain't got to break a sweat. This is Genesis 27 and spot on 48. 27.
Yeah, I come from in the building this one.
Yeah, you Jakes, man, y'all ain't gonna prosper against Esau with no weapon.
What's our people?
it's our people, if you part of that, man, one of those.
What's your nationality?
What?
I'm asking you, what's your nationality? Huh? What's your race?
Black.
Okay, where's the land of black?
Africa.
What color is your shirt?
Blue.
Black. Okay, what color is that jacket?
Black.
What color is your skin? You're a brown skinned man, but you're an Israelite according to the Bible. Your nationality is you're Israelite. That's our nationality.
Yeah, we just come out here and tell our people, man, the Lord chose the people.
Sunday.
The Lord's chosen people, man, and our people need to repent, come back to the Heavenly Father, obey His laws, statutes, and commandments, because death and destruction is drawing nigh, man. The Lord about to turn the heat up on this place. He's about to wipe out 2/3 of His own people that you see on this sign, and put these people who had us in subjection. Place us back in the rulership. That's why we out here telling our people, man. Huh? Nah.
It's Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father?
This is the part where Isaac is about to he about to die, man. So he's blessing his sons. He's giving his sons blessings. That was something that you did in the ancient world. It still happens today, but on a lesser vibration or whatever, lesser occurrences. But you would leave your children, belongings and land and animal or whatever, crops. And he's blessing his sons. And before this, he had blessed Jacob, thinking he was Esau. So he but I mean, really in the spirit, it was all designed to go down that way. It was all designed for Jacob to get the blessing. He blessed Jacob with the kingdom of heaven. And now we get to
Edomites. The children of the devil right there.
So he blessed Jacob, and now he getting to bless Esau.
says, Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth,
Right.
the dew of heaven from above.
Right, you know. Edomites predominantly stay in the best parts of the cities. They stay in the best neighborhoods. They go to the best schools. You know, they have the best of the best. I mean, this is their kingdom. They was able to go across the face of the earth, taking, and you know, they dwell in the best parts.
And by thy sword thou shalt live.
Right, they was able to go across the whole face of the earth, killing, stealing, and taking, raping, robbing, pillaging. That's their history. No matter what, no matter, you know, just about every time period you can jump back to, you know, that's what they was on. You know, that's what they're known for. That's what they're known for in the world.
It says, and by thy sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Right, see, they got from abundance. We had foot in their ass before.
Let me tell you about that point
You
of
know,
history.
we had foot in their ass before. Pushed them up to the Caucasus Mountains. Because they were so vile of a people, man. Nobody wanted them around. Nobody wanted. Job said he didn't even want them to dwell with the flocks of his dogs, man. He didn't want them around his dogs, man, because they was gonna be popping them and shit. So they got chased into the Caucasus Mountains, man. They got they ass kicked. But that's part of history that they leave out.